I'm off to meet another local identity who's going to help us put together a special Marlborough dish in honour of our fish of the day. Bradley.
Clark, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Bradley here is the man who is going to be putting together our very Marlborough dish using blue cod, which I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely. What we want to do is, I've got my side of the ingredients ready, so every other ingredient that's in this dish will come from Marlborough or just around Marlborough. I've got a little bit of a challenge for you too.
In, like, how many blue cod you need, or...?
Yeah, well, the blue cod is an amazing product and I'm really excited to have some beautiful fresh cod, but I'm really interested in the mussels and the seaweed that we can get as well.
Okay.
So green shell mussels, obviously, when you go out to the farm, beautiful, awesome, great Marlborough product. The other thing we're looking for is either the blue or the black mussels, which are the wild seed. So we use them here at the restaurant, and it's a little bit of an unknown product, but just as delicious as the green shell. And then also some of the seaweed as well.
Just the seaweed that grows on the line. Am I looking for anything in particular?
No, pretty much everything that you find on the lines will be edible. So we can go through all the different types if you just want to grab a whole bunch of it, and we can have a play.
Okay, so let me recap. Blue cod, obviously. Some blue and green mussels.
Yes.
And pick any of the seaweeds off the line. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fun.
It'll be great.
All right, good man. Cheers, Bradley. Now, lucky for me, Marlborough just happens to be the mussel capital of the world. In fact, Marlborough produces more than 70% of the world's green-lipped mussels, an industry worth more than $500 million to the New Zealand economy, with their mussels exported to over 70 countries. And, in another twist, one of the very men who pioneered mussel farming in New Zealand in the 60s is the same mad genius behind Yealand's wines. Now, we are going to go out and go fishing very, very soon, but if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind jumping in the water and having a look underneath. Is that all right?
Well, don't take too long, because I really want to go fishing.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't. It's a short swim through the moon jellies to the lines. Today, the mussels grow on these long loop lengths of rope, supported on the surface by a series of Peter's floats. The mussels take around 15 to 18 months to reach this size, and this line is ready to harvest. They'll soon join the 34,000 tonnes of mussels exported each year. Total value? Around $190 million to the New Zealand economy. Arguably New Zealand's most sustainable and environmentally friendly commercial species. Now, I'm not going to get Bradley's mussels from here because I want to show you later just how easy it is to get them in Marlborough. What I will collect is the seaweed that Bradley wants for his secret blue cod and mussel dish. Yum. And there is plenty of it around. I'll try and get a selection, including the introduced Undaria or gorse of the sea, one of our most invasive marine pests. Better pick as much as I can. Right, full bag, job done.
Okay. All right, well, here's the first part of the chef's request. The seaweed salad. Now it's time to go fishing. Oh, I like this. Very nice. Hiya, please, sir.
Now, Peter reckons he's got a secret spot where we should be able to land a few decent cod, but it's a wee drive. Lucky this baby does 25 knots. It's hard to believe that early settlers, unfamiliar with the incredible bounty available in New Zealand, at first shunned the local fish, choosing instead to import traditionally cured fish products all the way from Britain by boat. However, now that's all changed, and the blue cod have almost become too popular. It's one of only 2 fish species in New Zealand where recreational fishers catch more than commercial. So Pete, you've obviously, you spent your whole life in and around these sounds. Have you noticed many changes over the years?
Yeah, lots of changes. Obviously a lot more boats around now.
Oops, fish are very distracting.
Yeah, a lot more boats around now.
Yeah.
The farming is going back in the sounds. All of this land around here was traditionally farmed, sheep and cattle. There was a thriving barge business running the stock backwards and forwards. Now that's changed to aquaculture.
Oh, Pete.
Oh, look at that. Hey, that's what we want.
Woohoo! That's better.
That's a feed.
That's a good feed. That is a good South Island Marlborough blue cod right there.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We'll have
So, Julie, you've never caught a fish before?
No, not one to go fishing often, but still haven't. But today's the day.
Today's the day. and Peter's spot quickly starts to deliver for us. We can barely get our lines to the bottom before we're hooked up. And not just blue cod either.
He's very close to being a keeper.
Have a look at the wings on this. And see these barbels around the front here. They crawl along the bottom like that. They're amazingly scaly and hard on their heads, and they hunt small crabs and worms and that down in the sand. But that there, that's one of the biggest gurners I've ever seen. That's awesome.
Just to get down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit one! Yay! Yay!
The blue cod up here have gone through a variety of changes. They've trialled different techniques with them. So the limit is 2 per person, and there must be 33 centimetres. So that is about a centimetre too small. It's got a little bit more growing to do.
Got ya! Pull your rod in. Oh, it's all go here. Oh, that's a good one, Julia. Okay, just bring your line back. Oh, just watch Pete's head. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. That is a keeper. That is a legal blue cod. But we've got Pete here hooked into something that's just gone straight for the opposite coast. What do you think it is? I thought it might have been a shark, but the bugger's come back on us, so I don't know if it is.
Well, you got plenty of time and plenty of line. And this is exactly what we've come to the Marlborough Sounds to grab. Beautiful eating sized blue cod. Lovely looking fish, such a greedy fish. So there's really only one last thing to go and do, and that is to collect some mussels. Now this being Marlborough, full of beautiful little bays like this with rocky headlands everywhere, means that I just need to pick one of these at random and I can fill my boots. Or in this case, my kite. Oh, such delicate feet. Pretty amazing that it's all right there, and it's a real mixed bag. We've got the New Zealand endemic green lip mussel. It's quite a green shell, easy to spot. And then this, the blue or black mussel that possibly arrived here many years ago on the hull of a ship and quite quickly established itself. But have a look at these green lip mussels. Look how big they get. This is a wild mussel just growing on the rocks. That there, that's a meal in itself. All right, we're sorted.